Thanks, Brian. The Gator women's basketball are hoping to make some waves in the SEC tournament.
WFT sports anchor Nicolette Jennings has more on the Gators in Nashville.
Florida tried to move on to the next round of tournament play. Coming up in sports, I'll have a game update from the Music City. Welcome back to sports. I'm Nicolette Jennings. Gator women's basketball grabbed the 11th seed in the SEC tournament. This afternoon, Florida took on Ole Miss for a chance to move on and face Missouri in the second round of the tournament. But Florida fell short in its run at the SEC title. The Rebels outscored the Gators 48-43. Florida struggled to protect the ball, turning it over 20 times. Haley Lorenzen finished the game with 14 points and 7 rebounds. Gator men's basketball took to the hardwood again last night against Alabama, and this game featured a Gator team trying to build momentum heading into the postseason. The Gators avenged an early season loss at home to Alabama with a 73-52 pacing of the Crimson Tide in Tuscaloosa. In the first half, Florida put Alabama into an 0-for-19 shooting drought from the field, while junior Jalen Hudson keyed the Gator offense with 27 points and Igor Kulichov followed with 15 points. The Gators will end regular season play with Kentucky at home on Saturday. Santa Fe men's and women's basketball teams played last night in the Mid-Florida Conference Tournament's final, but only the women had a happy ending. The Saints defeated Florida State College Jacksonville 76-47. With this win, Santa Fe clinches a berth as the number 2 seed in the state tournament. It's the 10th time in the last 12 years the Saints have moved on to play in the state tournament. Santa Fe will face Florida Southwestern State March 8th.
It'll be a tough matchup for us. They're 18th in the nation. They play extremely hard, and so it's going to be a difficult matchup for us. But I think it's one that if we play the way we're capable of and we follow the scout, we have a shot.
In high school boys basketball, a storybook ending for PK Yonge as they come from 10 points down to win. Israel Wilcox hit a last-second shot that gave the Blue Wave a 43-42 win, advancing them to the state semifinal.
Jalen Spear, he been hitting big shots all season. He hit big shots this game, but I knew the defense was going to be keying in on him, so I took that to my advantage, and I took the last shot because I was confident in myself to take the last shot.
I had to really challenge the guys and get after them and just let them know that, hey, there is no tomorrow. We got 16 minutes left or our season's over, and that really worked. That really resonated in the guys, and they really came and battled the second half.
With less than a minute left in the game, PK Yonge was down 40-39. Then Wilcox hit 2 foul shots to take the lead. With 8.5 seconds left, Providence' Aaron Freeman sank 2 foul shots to make the score 42-41, setting the stage for Wilcox Floater to win the game. The fans could not contain their excitement, storming the court as the clock hit 0. Up next for the Blue Wave, they'll take on Oviedo Masters Academy on March 7th in the state tournament in Lakeland. Gainesville High School boys basketball team also advanced to the regional final after winning last night, while the seasons come to a close for Hawthorne, St. Francis, and Eastside after losing in regional play. Meanwhile, the outcome was not as good for PK Yonge's girls basketball team as they lost in the state semifinals played in Lakeland. The Blue Wave lost to Tampa Carrollwood 67-35. PK only scored 3 points in the first quarter and 4 points in the second quarter, while Carrollwood scored 30 points in the third quarter to put the game away. PK Yonge ended the season 20-8. And finally, Gator lacrosse hosts in-state rival Jacksonville tonight. The 2-1 Gators are coming off a big overtime win against Loyola on Sunday. The Dolphins are also coming off a big overtime win against Ohio State. This is the 8th time this season the teams have met, and the Gators lead the series 7-0. Opening draw is set for 7.
Speaking of Gator sports, I heard the baseball team had a great night last night.
That's right. They played UNF last night, and they're also playing them again tonight. But the special thing about last night is they had their first shutout of the season.
All right, well, let's hope they can do it again tonight.
Absolutely.
They did it once, I don't see why not.